Well, here we are. The Save the Academy live stream.
Yep. So,
Uh,
and this might be a little confusing to people who are subscribed to the Academy. I think we have 21 now. Because this channel used to be my Skeptic Alert channel, and currently it is the
Temporary Academy. Academy. Yep.
So right now we are kind of venting a little bit because
we've the last stream about the Nation of Islam, blessing and peace be upon the Mahdi Wallace Muhammad Fard.
And that's not a joke. We're serious. That's not a joke.
That got the Academy a strike.
It's actually worse than anything else, Egg, because
3 months.
You go ahead.
3 months. Yeah. 3 months, no live stream. We got told this was fucking racist, and we're talking about a fringe Afrocentric cult. Blessing and peace be upon the Mahdi Wallace Muhammad Fard and his prophet Elijah
Black
Muhammad.
History Month, and we're all big fans of the African American community.
I'm totally a big fan of them because they're much better human beings than the Slavs.
Yes,
the Slavs stole everything from the Turks.
They're the real humans. So, we just want to throw that out there.
The only real humans. Come on. White people are fungus devils.
So
watch this for hate speech too. Oh God.
But Egg, I've just gone over it over and over with my head. Oh, and here's placeholder.
Hey, placeholder. It's good to see you again.
Hey guys.
Man, it's been a long time, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
You're busy, man. You're getting an education.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
frustrating.
It's frustrating. Okay. I mean, I was listening to the Cunt stream the other day, and there was literally a couple people who actually said, I'm just going to say the N-word because I don't want to get another strike. And they didn't get nothing. And I get flagged for hate speech when I'm talking about the Nation of Islam.
Okay, so was it from that stream or was it from the Epic of Gilgamesh stream? I'm still a little unclear.
It was from the
stream.
NOI. It was from the Black Nationalism stream.
Wow, what cunts.
It's just frustrating. And we thought one guy in the stream.
The guy said he wasn't part of the strike, but
the guy that contacted you.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna point fingers. I guess it just seems a bit fucking odd. Is all. Like within 4 hours. Within 4 hours.
He was getting upset too.
He was getting upset. He accused us of us of whitewashing history in the chat, if I recall.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, pharaohs were black, and so was King Charles of Spain.
Oh, was he one of those?
I
don't think he was, but I think he was upset. I think he was upset that we were talking disparagingly about.
We should have had a black guy on the stream. I think that's the only thing that would have made this okay. Or just pretend like you are black.
I was hoping Hagbard would lend us some of his luck with not getting Struck for racism.
Well, I thought having him on. Maybe it was just like they struck us because
it might be because we have Black Panther in the title. It might be because we have Black Panther in the title too. Somebody looking
we
up
didn't
Black
even
Panther
say anything about the movie.
No, we did. Well, we said a couple disparaging things about the fact that it looks like PlayStation CGI.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's a hate crime.
That's a fucking hate crime right there.
Guys, remember, criticism of a movie that has all black cast except for 2 characters is immediately racist. It doesn't matter the context.
Never mind that the white character was essentially the lens through which all of this was viewed.
And didn't they call him a colonizer once in the movie or something? Maybe we should have said that was woke.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
I don't intend to really see it.
I haven't seen it either, but I've seen people talk about how M'Baku, man ape, calls
he like hoot at somebody.
Calls the white guy a colonizer or something or other.
I heard he like starts hooting at a character like a gorilla.
Man ape.
That's just terrible.
Okay.
No more strikes, guys. I can't take it.
We can't do it again.
This is about as benign as our discussion was.
Yes.
People get overly sensitive about stupid bullshit. I mean, the alt-right exists. So does, like, fucking tankies on the left. So are you really surprised?
Fucking tankies.
Unironic tankies. That's the worst.
Oh, yeah. The unironic the guys that argue like Jason Unruh that that the Holodomor is just capitalist propaganda.
Well, they were kulaks anyway. Remember that.
They were kulaks. They were bourgeoisie. Come on. Farmers are bourgeois. Farmers are bourgeois, man.
That just makes me so that's so cringe. That is like wow.
It is. It's historical revisionism of the same sort of vein. And once you're in an argument with you can't argue with historical revisionists because they have already rejected the understood history and accounts that we have come to recognize in favor of a fiction that somebody told them.
It's fucking sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of the whole point that we were talking about.
And that's exactly what we said at the end of the stream too.
Yeah, we're not talking about we're not mocking like African Americans or any of that kind of thing.
We're not even saying Black History Month is a bad thing. All right, we're saying that rewriting history so that everyone was black is I hate to use this word, toxic.
Is it problematic? Damn.
Problematic.
It's problematic. Damn.
It's problematic, toxic,
masculinity.
But let's ignore that they also tend to. It isn't just white people that were that they blackwash.
Oh, it's everybody.
The first ninjas were black.
Yeah,
don't you know?
Well,
I love that one.
The first samurai learned his techniques from a black man.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Because there was one, and there's proof of this because there was one black samurai.
Just remember.
Can I just stop you there, and say if
you were having
if I get another strike, I'm personally striking your channel, Egg.
Oh goddamn.
Sweet, I can act without recourse.
It's not like I would actually be mad because it would be my fault by this point.
But it was like, let's say we just had a stream about postmodernism and like we had an anti-revisionist stream, and all we were doing is just bringing up some of the more absurd. I mean, because that's basically what like how you can show how absurd the everything is.
Let's talk about how the family unit is a social construct.
Yeah.
And how incest, really, there's no moral reason not to commit incest or pedophilia.
As long as no people are formed from it, who cares?
Ugh. Okay, that may get you striked. I'm sorry.
Damn it. This is my skeptic alert, okay? I had nothing on this sucker.
Ah, God, I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm going to be coming up with freaking channels like Atheism is Unstoppable. I'm going to have like 20 The Academies.
Man, is he still active? I really hope not. He's a fucking moron.
No, nobody watches his stuff. I mean,
he is still producing. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
He was doing this website for a while, but this will definitely get some Atheism Unstoppable fans. If you say AIU, one of his fans tends to show up.
If you talk shit about him, it's like they know, and it's going to be Billy Bong that shows up. I can guarantee it.
They will just magically appear.
Yeah. Heard you were talking shit, bitch.
For some reason, the atheism is unstoppable. The atheism is unstoppable fan base appear out of nowhere because they are fucking magicians.
I guess if we're talking shit, I don't know why I'm talking shit, but have you guys been following Friended on Twitter lately?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, he's on a rampage lately.
Friended?
He's been going after the. Yeah, he used to be called. What's his name? He used to be called like atheist or something stupid.
I haven't followed him in a while. I haven't seen him in a while, rather.
Yeah. So basically, he. Oh, I think that did get some Atheism is Unstoppable viewers. We just bumped up to 3. Yeah. Watch your pants.
Right.
Oh God, no.
So, but here's the thing. Friended, he's been acting kind of weird lately because he'll go on Twitter and he'll say atheists are like destroying the West, right?
Oh, he hopped on the train with Screeching Chimp.
It's
oh God, Naked Ape.
Trying to do, to be honest with you. I don't know what his end game is. Because
Naked Ape.
Well, I mean, Naked Ape is an interesting guy.
He wants to be a slightly less edgy version of Milo.
I don't think he's doing a very good job because Milo Milo doesn't have that voice. Damn that voice. Like I was listening to a debate with him.
Let's advocate for Christian morality, even though I'm gay. Traditional Christian morality. Because
I'm a gay atheist.
Edgy atheist retards on the internet.
You watch that video?
Destroying the West.
Oh man, I and he's usually the guy saying, that the feminists are like super cringy and all this kind of stuff. And he's putting out this stuff that is just the most cringy shit I've ever. It's almost like Dean Espy or something.
Let's talk about how blood sports has suddenly come to the attention of the SPLC.
I just don't care.
It's an alt-right recruit.
They really have nothing better to do with their time. You know what I mean?
I think you just answered that question, sir. They absolutely don't have anything better to do with their time.
Pepe is a hate symbol.
Pepe!
But Andy Worski. Andy Worski.
Andy Worski, Gas the
Andy
Jews.
Worski he's considered, he's on their watch list now.
Oh yeah, it's for that. What was it? Right Wing Watch or whatever.
Yeah. That's who reported him.
He's not even right wing.
He's not. He's just angry that a bunch of people were going behind everyone's backs, doxing people, and so he's hanging out with the people that have been honest with him from the fucking get-go.
Cough, cough, kraut, cough, cough.
Cough, cough. Jeff Holiday, cough, cough.
Yeah, that's surprising. Though. I mean, I like his pseudoscience videos, but he's pretty slimy.
I was on a few streams with him, and I don't like saying this very often, but he would tell us some of his stories. The only thing going through my head was like, degenerate. That is, you were doing that shit. Oh my god, you're a father. It's and all this kind of stuff. It's like you're just a slimy piece of shit.
Wasn't he a member of Sharp?
I think he was.
Yeah.
When he was a kid, yeah, he was.
Mm.
Yeah.
Heads against racial profiling. Yeah. That's an actual
Oregon thing.
Yeah, it is.
Skinheads against racial profiling. Corn fans against racism. Jonathan Davis co-playing. Jesus. A lot's changed, man. It's like last time we tried to get the Academy going, things were simple, you know?
YouTube wasn't fucking over their creators.
Yeah. Like I actually thought like you could make it, you know, with just ad revenue.
Yeah, all of these and all of these personalities weren't slimy motherfuckers. Or at least we didn't know about them being slimy motherfuckers. Or let's talk. Shall we talk about new leftism or
liberalistism?
Liberalistism.
God,
I just don't like the name.
It's liberalism. It's liberalism plus.
We're liberals, but we're plus individualism, plus anti-feminist.
All of us were bitching about the formation of a movement around this shit months ago when Spino was bitching about it.
Sargon was bitching about it. It's fucking weird.
Sargon. And now look what we're fucking doing.
But sorry, I just don't understand. You don't even need to separate it from liberalism. It's just because nobody wants to be called a liberal. It's because he said classical liberal so much it totally lost all meaning.
It became a meme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, because who else was saying it? Paul Joseph Watson, and when he was saying it's like, dude,
imagine my shock.
I was a classical liberal before it was cool.
Fucking hipsters.
Classic
liberal hipsters.
Oh god damn it!
But I mean,
what has happened? Like
it was the problem with the community from the beginning. There was no
community, if you can call it that.
Well, let's just say this. You know, what did anybody have in common besides they were against BLM and sectional feminism?
Oh, there wasn't. There were no similarities.
Yeah, there were. Like, I hung out regularly with ANCAPs and and classical liberals.
But I mean, we would all be putting off our major disagreements with each other, just trying to find some common ground with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, that's why Gamergate.
Really wasn't.
I mean, like, Gamergate did what it was supposed to do, and then fell apart like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what has happened here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We got the victory of Donald Trump.
For and then everybody's sitting there just like, well, now what?
For whatever good that will really do us.
Not much. It's actually, I mean, the more that man tweets, the more I'm kind of like, God. It's like, I don't, because everybody kind of made it seem like it was kind of a life or death thing, you know, with Hillary getting elected. And with him, it's just, it's like, how is he an icon to us? Like an anti-feminist icon?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
Why do elections engender that sense of urgency?
Yeah.
Because if you vote for the other person, they're literally Satan and will completely destroy everything. You're going to have people dying in the streets, babies going hungry, and then you're going to have the communist takeover. Like, that's what Hillary wants.
Yeah, let's say, or let's say you were a Bernie bro.
I was
and
personally.
didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. Holy shit. People lost their minds if you were to suggest that the DNC was rigged against Bernie.
Or that Hillary's a bad candidate.
Or that Hillary was a capitalist shill like every single one of them was against.
But
siding with corporations, just the same as Trump.
Yeah, but the question I had was,
she's our only hope.
We weren't voting for anybody. We were just voting against somebody, and we all were totally against Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there was a part of me that was somewhat rooting for Bernie because I'm pretty left wing, and I agree with some of the things he had to say. But the problem that I'm having is if Bernie ever got the nomination, that would have switched hardcore.
Oh yeah, I would have voted like a straight Democrat ticket if Sanders was the head of the party.
Oh yeah.
Like
I never voted a straight ticket, and I would have that time.
I was a Bernie bro. Well,
it's just the problem is we had this loose coalition. The coalition fell apart. At one point, the alt-right was a part of it. You know, all those alt-right guys were posting the same memes. They were doing, you know, they were saying the same shit. They're watching the same videos, you know. And the problem that we're having is there's some people who want to keep it all together, and then there's other people who really want to separate it out.
I'm cool with everybody going their own way now that we've achieved what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's kind of bothering me is the way everybody has kind of started using the term alt-left to refer to whatever the fuck this movement / community / blah blah blah. You kind of just have seen them all. You start using the label alt-right to refer to that.
Well, the thing is, like, there's already a name for them. It's called progressivism.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. They are progressives. Progressivism and liberalism are not the same.
Well, I kind of feel like maybe it's more useful to refer to all the political ideologies as branches rather than stemming from the right or the left, because you know the problem is there. I don't want to give any credence to horseshoe theory, but the one thing that the far left and the far right do have in common typically is they have this utopian vision. And I stay the fuck away from any utopian ideologies. It's because it's like anytime somebody says the ends justifies the means, you know you're in for some shit. Some stuff's going to go down, and you might not like it.
That's what people don't understand.
Well, I've come to the conclusion that we need to start actually classifying people by their actual beliefs. We need to... I got into arguments with people, and they couldn't tell the difference between libertarian militias and white supremacist hate groups.
Yeah.
Because the SPLC doesn't make a fucking distinction for whatever goddamn reason.
Well, it's because they were good maybe during the 90s.
Or maybe, you know, like I've noticed there's at least 3 kinds of race concerned white nationalists nowadays.
Yeah.
There's the old school Klan, which were predominantly WASPs and Christian WASPs, specifically the P in that, Protestant. There's the Aryans, who generally are about pure white identity.
Which there really is no such thing.
Yeah, which is why they tend to go full Odinist if they really have a spiritual bent. And then there's the pseudo-atheistic alt-right. The race realists that want to appeal to genetics purely. Then there's the traditionalists who, whatever the hell.
Tradcons irritate me so much.
Tradcons, like Nick Fuentes.
Or even more paradoxically, the Traditionalist Workers' Party. You ever bumped into them?
I have not, actually. What are they? Christian fundamentalist? Christian fundamentalist communists? Jesus.
Christian socialists.
Ugh. There's something about that just...
Yeah, I mean, they're conservative socialists. It makes no sense to me.
That's kind of scary.
Is that like from like the original socialist school, like the original utopian Christian school?
I don't know, honestly, but it's still pretty fucking silly to me, at least. But I think all ideology is silly. Especially when you start getting to like nationalism and ethno concerns, it just makes no sense to me.
I mean, are you saying all these kind of things should be based on pragmatic, or
like the individual and who they are and what they can do, and things that matter.
what they think, what they want.
Things that make them unique individuals and human beings. I don't understand why people care about race. I really don't.
Fuck all that shit. We have 2 sides screeching at us that want segregation. Let's just bring that shit back.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Let's lump everything into white supremacist and person of color, or let's separate everything out into ethno states. People will support it, I'm sure. There won't be resistance to the idea of movement between a forced movement to another ethno state.
Yeah, fuck that. That's a bunch of bullshit.
For sure, man. Like that was where Styx really kind of put the nails in Spencer. What has happened to Sticks now?
I didn't watch that debate. Like, I haven't been watching any, and I kind of feel bad because I wanted to, and I wanted to participate. I've
seen bits and pieces. I've seen bits and pieces, but the blood sport shit just doesn't interest me.
I mean, I'll listen to, like, clips. Like, when the Medicare rated Milo Yiannopoulos' stream.
That was funny.
That was
funny. It was Medicare, and that was the morning Kumite, wasn't it?
That was, and that was V's fault that they did that.
That damn gypsy.
Don't let him, like, tell you otherwise. It's gypsy magic. Lies, all of it.
But the blood sport trend, it just has not interested me at all. Even Raph here was
yeah, Raph agrees with us.
He agrees with us.
Raph, what are you doing? Get in here.
He's probably in a crowded place right now.
Probably.
He's actually social compared to the rest of us.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck a bunch of that. I'm not good in social situations. It's like the radio wars. Oh, he's on a bus.
He's on
like
a
the
bus.
Radio show wars.
Like Jerry Springer. I mean, I understand the entertainment value of it for the but it's just
it's
no
stupid.
Interest in me.
It's stupid.
It's boring. It's low common denominator stuff,
It's
and that has its place.
Oh, I mean, some good memes come from that. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah. But there's also that. Then there's people arguing that the blood sports are now a recruiting tool for the alt-right.
Right.
Because Andy has not been getting people who are competent debaters to argue with Richard Spencer.
Well, no, he's a ship poster.
Of course he doesn't. And you know, Farron Meyer calls it out. She doesn't fucking go on.
Sorry, hang on one second. So I just got a Switch, and I'm trying to figure out how it works. So I'm doing that while I'm talking to you guys.
All right.
Anyway.
Hopefully we'll see you, Raph.
I need to charge my Joy-Cons. Dude, it's stupid that these fucking, like, Switch controllers don't have an internal charger for the hand adapter. It's so stupid. Such terrible design.
Yeah. Have you licked the cartridges yet?
No, I'm good.
Aw. I want to know how bad they taste, but I'm never going to get one.
I know they put an embitterant on it. Okay. I know they've been having like some issues with these things like overheating and the battery gauge not being accurate, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that.
I'm still reeling from the fact that we got a strike over
a fucking joke.
Over a joke. We were discussing the Nation of Islam. God forbid we try and be the least bit informative and entertaining at the same time. God forbid we talk about a fringe cult with extremely racist beliefs. God forbid we joke about the mother disc.
Well, remember, black people can't be racist.
Black people can't be racist. It's power plus privilege, shit lord.
Right? Wrath, I completely agree with you. So Wrath of Khan is saying Andy is more popular Schmeckel, who is basically Canadian, with Heath Ledger's Joker, a dog chasing cars, and no idea what to do when they catch one.
He got a moving car. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to agree with Wrath there.
So the complaint, was it specific in why the channel got flagged?
No, they never are. It's just you got removed. We removed this content for hate speech, and a strike has been dealt to your channel, and you can't stream for 3 months because of it. Can't. I don't know if that's the point where you can't make 10 videos more than 10 minutes long either. But it was me, Tim, Hagbard, me, Tim, and Hagbard just talking a little bit of shit. We weren't even. I really don't understand how we were so offensive. That.
It's fucking irritating. Like,
it is. It's really irritating. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I have not been active at all in terms of doing streams, I've never made content. I've barely even been present on Twitter. For the first thing I actually come back for with any serious effort. Oh, guess I'm just a fucking white supremacist, right?
Right. Well, I mean, come on. If you criticize minorities at all, you're a white supremacist. Because they're moral objectivists when it affects them, but subjectivists when it's their friends.
Yep.
It's great.
What does it matter? What does it matter that my black friend absolutely despises white people and thinks they are genetically inferior? Their lack of melanin means they are not intelligent or creative. What does that matter?
Racist friend.
When you have white people doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's fucking pointless.
Sorry about that.
It's fine, man. It's fine. There was a lot of empty space in the stream.
I know. I'm usually good about that.
It's fine.
Here's the thing. Okay, not only with position. I mean, when's the last time you were even on a stream, Egg? Like, it was probably for a while.
There was a while where the only stream I was on was Conservatarian, who was this small, very small channel that I was just like, you know, why not? And other than that, I have done pretty much nothing. Well, and I've barely talked to a lot of the people that I used to hang out with all the time here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and that's the main thing is I really want to get this thing going because if we all stayed active and did the streams and I wasn't I was doing way too much all at once, and so I couldn't really focus on one thing or the other. And if I focused on this a little bit more, the group would have been a lot bigger. We could have done some bigger things. And so I'm like, you know what? I like the Academy. I'll start doing it again. And when we were all in the DMs talking about Black nationalism, it was like, yeah, this seems like a fun topic. And so Egg and Hagbart are really knowledgeable on the subject. So I'm like, hey, you guys just come on in and we'll talk about it. You know, because I know you missed the Epic of Gilgamesh stream placeholder, but Egg and I had a lot of fun, and it was just me and him. But I mean, we had a lot of fun.
I was listening in and out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it devolved into me drawing on distant memories of reading it, and not really, and not even being able to speak comprehensively. I was cavemanning it.
We did pretty good for like 3/4 of the stream, and then it just fucking evolved.
To be fair, to be fair, the Epic of Gilgamesh takes the right mindset to read.
Yeah.
Like all mythological epics, you just can't just sit. It's not casual reading that you just sit down and read for fun generally.
Well, I mean, because historians are looking at the cultural significance of every little thing, and there's two major versions of it. And so when certain historians will read it, they'll focus on they'll focus on the city of Ur, or they'll focus on some of the cultural traditions or the gods, and then. But what most historians will focus on is the flood myth, and unfortunately, that was the area that we didn't really pay that much attention to.
I tend to like Gilgamesh's flood myth a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Than I do the biblical flood myth.
Bibles.
Yeah,
because the Bibles is a bunch of horseshit. It's like every single animal on the planet fitted in the ark. It's like Gilgamesh is like, yeah, just take a handful.
An Apishtim just builds a big giant box, takes a handful of everything that he can, and
the gods reward him with eternal life.
Yeah, because he's actually gone through some pretty harsh efforts.
It's like, dude, you had some tough times, so here's some immortality.
Yeah, well, I mean,
okay, but if we're having that kind of conversation,
because his friend Enkidu was going to die before him, so if he never died, his friend Enkidu would never die.
See that this is like little points that would have been really nice during the stream, but I think. Here's the big problem. Okay, we were talking shit. We're having a little bit of fun. I was drinking a little. Okay, I'll put that out there. And it was nice and loose. It didn't have that many viewers, but I feel like if the channel grew a little bit more, it could be kind of a fun thing to just talk about this. And then when we got into the Black nationalists, we were getting a decent amount of viewers here and there. I think it got up to like 10 or something.
20 views, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but but that would have been the kind of thing that people would go back and watch because it was only an hour, and it had Hagbard in 3/4 of the stream, and it was a lot of fun with him because Egg was a little bit more textbook, but Hagbard could draw from experiences from the Nation of Islam when he was in prison, and then I would just I'd be mostly laughing the whole time because it was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
but I mean it was kind of a fun time, and it's like you're learning something and you're having fun. That's kind of what I want. I was a little too serious the last time I started the Academy, and I kind of want to loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah. What was fun was I had an IRL friend
Yeah.
In the chat, arguing with the dude that got all pissy with us. It was fun.
It was pretty fun.
I got to laugh about that with him later too.
But I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know about you guys, but when I listen to like live streams, and no offense to anybody who does the blood sport thing, blood sports to me kind of feels like a wacky radio show. You know, not like blood sports is the wrong word, because it's like what Jim, Mr. Medicare said. It's just people spurging the fuck out. That's all it is. Yeah. It's just somebody saying my ethno state, and the other guy saying my individualism, and you're just kind of like, this is not a debate.
Sargon, you're all just acting. Wait.
White N-words.
I don't want to get that.
I don't want another strike.
I don't want to get that strike. Damn it.
I think I said the N-word during that stream, by the way. So that might have done it.
I can't. No, I don't think you did. I didn't hear you.
I must have said it at some point. I just want to say it so bad.
I think the most. It's just always on the tip of your tongue, right?
Oh, it's just. That. But my little segue, not a very eloquent one, but my little segue is, when that strike came through, I had to convert my Skeptic Alert channel, which I'm sure some of these viewers, because we got 6 viewers, which isn't very good, but it's not very bad. Probably from Skeptic Alert saying, where the fuck Henry Sweets is or something. To answer that question, if one or two of you is listening expecting Henry Sweets, no, I have no idea where that guy is.
I was actually going to ask if you've heard from him recently, because he just kind of.
I texted him the other day, and he said, "Yeah, I'm going to get back in it." And then at the end of the text, he said, "Oh, by the way, I'm super drunk, and I'm probably not going to remember this."
Oh,
for fuck's sake! But he started a job where he's working like 80, 90 hours a week, and I just told him, man, it's like, we're not making any money. If we went balls to the wall, we probably would have been a lot bigger deal. But he obviously doesn't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's going to sound kind of weird, but I am looking for a replacement, because I do want to get Skeptic Alert up. But I'll be a little more hands off next time. I'll probably just write and then just let somebody else kind of run it. But it's hard because, if you haven't noticed, most people in the quote unquote skeptic community don't show their face. And that's kind of his thing, and he does it really well, and he's good with physical humor, and that's tough. That's really tough. Wrath did it pretty well, but Wrath has a pretty busy schedule too. So
that's the other problem we have. Everyone that's not like Sargon or Jim, who is basically out of work because of health problems, from what I understand.
Yeah,
we all have day jobs, right?
Yeah,
that's the other issue.
Well, yeah, day job or school.
Day job or school. By the way, Tim, you know what I think? Sorry to segue back a little bit, but you know what I think might have been the joke that might have gotten us a strike, if anything?
What?
We was Kangs.
Kangs.
I think if anything got us that strike, it was that. And
it's frustrating me, man.
That is such an easy one to roll off the tongue.
we could thank fucking Jim for that, man.
Yes, we can.
So I kind of wanted to talk about this tonight. And you two helped form the academy with me, or helped me come up with the idea.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to discuss an idea I had to counter the whole blood sports thing. And I mentioned it in the chat, but I haven't really said it in public. And it's about my hypothetical debate show.
Yes, I remember you mentioning something about that. If I had time, I would be happy to do it, but
yeah,
you know, you're aware of things.
Yeah. So right now I need a fact checker, and they don't need to be on stream. And then I already have a point keeper, and then I plan on moderating.
Okay.
And basically what I want is something that's quick, it's fun, and it has a point system, and people can win a little bit of money.
That would be cool.
So, it would divide the pot from super chats or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I would let's just say like 70% of the pot would go to the winner, and then the loser would get 10%, and then the rest would split with whatever. I'll put it in like an academy community fund or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. But the point with this is you would have a topic, you'd have an hour to do it, and so you do opening, closing, main argument, and I don't want to do like an Oxford style or anything, where or definitely not the CETA style debating. Have you guys ever heard that?
Is that where they stand up one at a time without being expected to talk over each other? Or
no, hold on, let me pull it up. But it's we're not doing it, but I like funny things, so let's take a look at the funnies. So basically I kind of want it to be casual. And some of the things I was talking about with the guy who's doing the points is I want to award points based upon the arguments themselves, like whether they're true or not. But I also want to award points on the impact of the statement on the other person. So somebody
if they wind up stumping the person, they should be rewarded for.
Yeah, so it would be like a savage answer, and it would just stump them. They would get extra points for that. And then I want the community. I want like the chat to kind of have a say, a little bit, a small say, but still a say, like 10%. And the cool thing with this is you could do like running totals throughout the year. And so if people came back multiple times, they would have like a point system. And so you would have like funny situations on Twitter, and they would say, hey, debate me, I got 900 points on blah blah blah,
I'll wager these points.
Points mean something. It sounds like you won the debate if somebody said, I'm the point leader, or I defeated so and so on the academy and all this kind of stuff. But I just feel like, first of all, it'd be a little fun, okay, and the second thing is it's way the fuck better at settling an argument than blood sports. It's just blood sports to me is just devolves into ad hominems to the fuck quick. It's just automatic. Oh well, you're a Jew, and I'm like, really, like right off the bat.
Parenthesis, them.
Yeah.
Shut it down, Goy.
Yeah.
They know.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll show you the CETA style.
Have we ever settled the issue of whether plague rats caused the plague or it was Jews poisoning wells?
I think it wasn't poisoning the wells, but science and all, you know.
I'm sure there were some Jews poisoning the wells, but I highly doubt it was the cause. We only debate the finest points on the academy.
Tim is the finest. Tim taking the centrist position.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right, hold on.
On that issue.
Hold on. Buckle in. So I'll show you. You guys have probably seen this, but it's pretty good. Can you guys hear it? Hold on.
No.
Have you guys seen this?
Audio. No.
No audio?
I'm not getting any audio though.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn OBS. Well,
why wouldn't?
Or rather, damn Hangouts. Ugh.
Hold on. Let me try it again.
Take out your headphones.
Can you hear now?
Take out your headphones.
I don't have headphones.
Seriously?
Wait, can one of you guys pull this up? That's frustrating me.
Can you drop it into the academy?
Yeah. Yep.
I can't screen share on the browser I'm using.
What are you using out of curiosity?
Vivaldi.
Terrible.
What? What the hell is that?
Terrible.
It's a Google Chrome replacer.
It's terrible.
Like Chromium? God, I would say something like you're so and so gay, but you know that's also accurate to what you are. All right. Somebody else try and drop it. I don't know why it's not working on my end.
Raph has the perfect middle ground. The Jewish rats poisoned the wells.
The Jewish. You gotta watch out for those Jewish rats.
Fucking Feifel, man.
Fuck, man.
The Mouskowitz.
Hey, I'm okay.
Okay. I mean, we could play Jim's video, but that's too long.
All right, present him.
Yeah, go ahead and present mine.
Do you have a wrench, Egg?
University's debate team wins, claiming
Do I?
I could hear that.
They are the first all-black women's team to win the Cross-Examination Debate Association's national championship. This morning, we have two of the team members here. We have Amina Ruffin and Corey Johnson, both here to talk about the
can't remember. God damn it! I hate when people pull that shit.
You've made so many people proud in this area. Now we want to pick your brain a little bit as we admire.
Come on, chill it.
That's ridiculous. But I'm going to ask you first. We'll start with you, Amina. What was the topic first?
The topic was restricting presidential war powers authority. They say the niggas always already queer. That's exactly the point. It means that the impact is not, that is an impact turn to be afraid.
Oh, pause it.
Yeah.
That fucking noise. The
quick breath.
That quick breath.
They all do it.
They all fucking do it.
Yeah.
Not to like.
It's a strategy.
Not to like.
It's fucking terrible.
It's like rolling voice technique. It's clearly a way for you to detect the emotion and just listen up. It's a.
All right, let's continue.
Continue. They all fucking do that though. That.
The nigga is not able to survive. We got the topic in about July.
Winning national championships by saying that? Are you fucking serious?
Dead serious. And they said the N-word. Before we go any further, we all in the academy love African Americans.
Praise Elijah Muhammad, Mahdi of the Nation of Islam.
He's a good guy.
Go from there. You know, when you start preparing for a national competition, once you know the topic, what's next?
Well, you do a lot of research. So the way that this do whiteness allowing forcing other
Whiteness?
Yeah.
Whiteness allowing. God.
Dude, it's not just like black debaters. They all do this, and it's like, how is this solving an argument?
Again, it's like rolling voice technique. It's to get you to pay attention to what they're saying.
It's a way to fucking irritate your audience.
And they say the N-word like a million times.
But it's okay for them, man. they do it. They don't do it with the hard R, man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, sometimes they do, but
let's cue that white teacher from the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Nigga is different from
ER. I love that show. That's a great show.
That's the best fucking show.
So, are we getting sound from this video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very quietly.
It's probably
Can
going.
you turn it up?
Hang on a second.
I desperately want to watch this.
Reading of articles, books. They only recreate what it means to be an authentic nigga because we are not allowed to read. We are not allowed to read certain things or speak in a certain way because we are seen as not truly speaking to niggas. But there's a question of who even wrote this shit. All that good stuff.
Oh,
Who
right.
even wrote this shit?
Okay, that wasn't fucking proper English.
That wasn't even
that was not a structured way of speaking. Okay.
Oh, no. Listen to this guy. Hold on. Listen to this guy. He's just rapping. And look at the other girl. Or guy. Is that a guy?
I can't tell. All I know is those dashikis are ugly.
Yeah.
Those are fucking wretched, man.
Dude, he's dancing to the...
He's dancing to his own beat.
Sorry, I can't do it anymore, guys.
It's too much.
So anyways, we're using that platform for...
God damn it.
I think it would be funny to actually try and do that.
She was using fucking slang throughout her entire speech.
She's swearing. She was swearing in the middle of the fucking debate.
She was like, this is an educational debate. This is supposed to be in a school.
Yeah, supposed to be.
It's fucking stupid. I don't understand how this shit actually works anymore. The world doesn't make sense.
The world doesn't make sense. We're in that damn Berenstain universe.
Damn it.
You know, it's I've read about the CETA debate style, and they said they started doing it because some of the quote unquote ethnic students had trouble keeping up with their white and Asian counterparts, and so they loosened up the debating platform, and they allowed for things that don't really matter as much, like speed. Speed became like a big deal.
Why don't we allow for debaters to physically assault one another?
Blood
It would
sports.
certainly make the debates more interesting.
Let's make it real blood sports. Let's go back to the pre-Socratic method.
Egg, you've been accused of corrupting the youth.
Of
How do you
Athens.
plead?
I am guilty as sin. Go on, give me the fucking hemlock.
That's badass, man. I would run.
Hey, Raph.
Hey guys, what's up?
Holy shit, Wrath. How you doing, bud?
Glad you're able to join us.
Yeah, me too. I am good, mostly. Some shit went down with my work, and my entire office, all, I don't know, 300 of us, are being relocated about 40 minutes further away from where I currently live.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ, man.
Jesus.
In 2 months, and they made that known to the whole company today. So yeah.
How nice of them.
Am I roboting? Is that the thing?
Yeah, you are a little bit.
You were briefly.
You're good now.
You're good now.
Yeah, my internet, I don't know, maybe it's because Comcast is cable based, or maybe it's because they're the devil.
Comcast is shitty.
When I first connect to any kind of online session, be it video games, websites, anything, it takes it a little bit to get to my actual like rate that I pay for. It's annoying to no end because my friends will be like, "Hey, you should jump on this game with me." It's like, okay, I'm going to lag to the point of where the game isn't worth playing for the first 5 minutes. Just bear with me.
That's Comcast, though.
Yeah, but like once connected, it's not too bad at like moving forward. But yeah, the first couple of minutes, like I had my computer on 5-8 minutes before I was able to actually get Twitter and YouTube to load, so I could have the chat up here and like watching what's happening. But yeah, I would love to see the Academy go somewhere. Unfortunately, because of that thing that I found out today, but this project that I've been trying to get off the ground, but I just have had a hard time finding time to do it, is going to eat up a lot of my creative time and effort.
Yeah.
I'm starting up basically YouTube Saints, but not YouTube Saints. And we'll be at a different time, which is still TBD because scheduling between myself and my co-host. It's not going to be Schmeckle. Y'all know who they are, but I don't want to make it public yet. Like, y'all know this person. No, God.
Chairview.
God, no, I can't stand him.
Please, Chairview.
Chairview. Rapid Chairview.
No, okay, I should walk that back. It's not that I can't stand him full stop. I can't stand him enough to work with him consistently.
And we'd like to remind everybody listening that Chairview is not a black person, and we love black people here on the Academy. And just want to throw that one out there.
Praise be to the Mahdi.
To quote a more popular bald man, virtue!
Virtue!
Virtue, where are you, Virtue?
Hey, Cap.
That is a good bit. He's got some good bits. I'll give him that.
That is literally why I think he's popular. Because I think his opinions are not terribly original, kind of boring, and pseudo-edgy. But he's got delivery and entertainment skill. Like, he is an entertaining person to listen to and to watch.
And his editing skills are fucking amazing.
And his editing is great, and he has at least some degree of an attractive female following that he takes full advantage of. So, I mean, the guy knows how to market. I'll give him that. It's the same way I feel about Andy Worski. It's the same way I feel about Schmeckle. I don't necessarily like their perspectives or their modus operandi, but they're entertaining and they know how to garner an audience, and I can't take that away from them, and I don't care that what they do is popular. It's fine. That's like my little mini rant that I've been wanting to get out forever, but I'm not throwing it on my channel. So thank you for giving me a platform to rant about the people that I frankly kind of envy because I'm not a master marketer. I'm just not.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to market too. I mean, it's kind of like, like me. It's like me, since I'm on Skeptic Alert. It's kind of like me trying to work with Henry, but he's got his whole life, and I have no control over him whatsoever. So I'm like, hey, if we do a video on this, it's gonna blow up. Or if we do a stream with this, it's like, oh, we got this big thing with Hagbard Celine, man. How about you show up and not drink or something? And that didn't work. And,
if I worked 90 hours a week, I would drink whenever I'm not jeopardizing my ability to go back to work.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest, because I've been there, and that's how I was.
Yeah.
I did it 100%. I didn't even play video games. Like, I would like I would play video games, but I would never finish a game because I get too drunk to get through the hard parts. Like that was me in the military. Like not at all facetious. That was about 18 months of my life. I worked, I drank, and I turned video games on. That was my life. So like I totally get that. It's unfortunate because I think he really has a good knack for entertainment. I think. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen to some of his music. For fuck's sake, the guy's a great entertainer. He
doesn't realize he is. That's the problem.
I'm pretty sure he's cognizant of it. I don't think he realizes how effective he could be with it, or he's not. I don't know. Henry, if you ever watch this, I love you. First of all, secondly, I don't think you believe in your ability to succeed as an entertainer, and I think that's why you've gone the direction you have with stepping away from entertainment pretty much entirely. And it's depressing because I know so many people like that in my real life, online. I know so many people that are creative, entertaining, captivating, but don't commit to it enough, or don't believe in themselves to commit enough to be successful in something I feel like they could be. Like, the potential is there. It's just the work isn't happening for one of several reasons, those being, in my opinion, the two most common.
Well, it really frustrates me because he's got a certain look, and he was very charismatic, and he's working with my material, so he doesn't have to think about anything he's saying. Mm-hmm. And so it worked out pretty well. Got some good laughs. Had some decent hits too. Some of the videos turned out pretty damn good. But it was like he was not 100% there. And I'm not going to give out like any personal details with him, but I mean, he's working hard. He's got some shit going on, you know. All right, we got Cap here. Yeah, this feels like old school. We got all the old people. If we had Schmeckle.
You say we got Cap here. Hell, if you want to get Schmeckle in here, I have no issue with Schmeckle being here. Like I don't dislike the guy. I dislike the direction he was taking with the show. That's literally why I left. I disliked the direction the show was going. It wasn't personal. If people took it that way, I'm gonna come out and publicly say that is not why I left. I did not leave for vendetta or I don't like these people reasons. I just didn't want to be part of what that show was becoming. That's all.
Yeah.
But Cap, I'll shut up for a second. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I haven't done this in forever.
Yeah, man.
Good to have you back.
I miss talking to you.
Yeah, it's the first time I've turned on the microphone in months.
We've all been, absent in our own ways.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been on a hot mic in a while. Because I've been playing Monster Hunter when I find time lately. That game's a little fun.
Yeah, I decided to add to my workaholic tendencies. I decided to start another company, and then in the process of doing so, I also decided to start a custody battle for my daughter for the last 7 months.
Oh, Jesus.
Best of luck.
Yeah, I won. I'm good. So
what?
Nice.
Dude.
Nice.
Dude.
Good job.
Web Nerd 5. That's awesome.
So all is good in the hood right now. I just need to find some me time at some point.
Yeah, it's all coming up toilet paper roll right now, guys.
Yeah, my dad says life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes.
But that's good. I like that.
I'm gonna remember that.
Because the box of tissue one is relatable, but that's way funnier.
Anyway, good to see you guys. I've missed y'all.
Yeah, I've missed every single one of you, but what can I say? The range of a 9mm is not what you'd think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's I was living in Seattle, and I had quite a lot of spare time, and then recently I moved down to fucking Florida, and
became Florida man.
What's that?
That's Florida why. Man. Okay, this is okay. He's been saying Henry Sweets is busy. No, this guy right here, Mr. Writer, has been starring in some articles about Florida residents. That's what's really happening.
He's not even good Florida. Well, okay, there is no good Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want like there used to be a good Florida. It's called Atlantis.
Yeah.
But he's like CST Florida. Jesus.
Redneck Riviera.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in the Redneck Riviera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what? Did you like? Are you fucking like Miley Cyrus's blowjob practice or something? Like, why would you live? Why would you move there? What job did you get that you moved there?
So without doxing me further, I moved out here because my dad's starting up a construction business, and I've just been working that, the whole time, and I've been working my ass off, and I barely had any time to do anything. But the one thing that kind of kept me sane was, streaming and trying to start channels and moving some shit around, try and make money or something. And I decided, what, fuck it. Egg Lord popped me back into the academy, even though it was fucking dead. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get this fucker going again. Because I'm just, it pisses me off it didn't take off.
There was a lot of opportunity there.
I wanted it to take off, but I hit that depressive state, and then I dated someone, and then they ripped my heart out. So I was just completely checked out of social media, anything for the back half of last year. So like, I'm sorry that I basically bailed on everyone for a while there.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean, it wasn't just you. I mean, everybody had in real life shit going on, and it was like,
my computer was broken for months on end.
Yeah. The real world said fuck the skeptic community. The skeptic community very loudly and very proudly said no, fuck ourselves.
Oh shit!
You can't fuck us. We're gonna fuck ourselves first. It's like the guy who resigns instead of getting fired, not realizing he's throwing away his unemployment check.
Or not realizing he's still not a hireable man after that.
I've come to a realization that in order to do anything successfully on YouTube, you have to be unemployed, and that's really hard.
You either have to be unemployed or you have to have like literally professional marketing backing. Because I love her stuff. Roaming had to have had a professional marketer working with her when she first got started, because she went from 1,000 to 50,000 in like 3 months.
Well,
she's not surprised. She's interesting, but look at Barbara for you to see.
Yeah,
Roaming's 4 times as big as her, and like 1/10 the time that Barbara's been on. I'm just saying, there's some behind the scenes work happening, and that's fine. I don't care. But either she has marketing knowledge and experience, or she's working with someone that does. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Mm.
Yeah, well, it turns out that I'm too addicted to having a roof over my head to actually take YouTube seriously.
Oh yeah, that's why my content went downhill, is because now I'm in a career type position again. I'm not gonna dox myself, but I work for a software company now. I started when I was unemployed, and then I worked at a work from home call center bullshit job, and then I worked at a gas station. So now that I have like a career path that's attainable, I don't have the time to commit to content like I did when I could make 2 videos a week because I was unemployed.
Yeah, and I mean, the only way people are making money anyways is with fucking super chats, and it's kind of like you have to go after the most fucking crazy ass people on both sides just to get that super chat. You know, it's like
we have
watching
an established market already.
Yeah.
Matt Christensen with Beauty and the Beta is doing pretty well.
Yeah, I still do watch Matt Christensen stuff.
I've still only ever seen clips that other people featured in videos.
He's actually a pretty reasonable dude. Like, obvious conservative bent. He's out of He moved out of California when he was making his YouTube channel, so he's not entirely unbiased. Nobody is, but his stuff can at least be entertaining.
And he's got a nice, semi-neutral slant to him, and he really does take the serious topics and break them down, and he does a good job.
Well, that's what I'm wanting to do with this project that I'm trying to get off the floor is that basically this is going to be working with someone that I can have a good back and forth with and just try to have a conversation about it, live type thing where like, okay, so you're from the Rust Belt, I'm from conservative hell. How do we reconcile what we're seeing, what we're hearing, where it's coming from, and understanding that there's more to it? Like that's pretty much kind of the aim, throwing some entertaining stuff in there. Like I said, it's YouTube Saints, but not YouTube Saints is what I'm kind of aiming for. And in fact, I've actually talked to both of the Saints about it, and they've given me some input and ideas.
Cool.
Because I'm a lucky little shit, and I happened to have met Failure before Failure started hating everyone, and he introduced me to a shitload of people.
Yeah. No, he's got the fucking hookup. I don't know how.
I swear he works in marketing, like actual marketing. That's again, I mean, the more time I've spent in the actual business world, the more I've realized the value of someone who understands marketing and networking. Those are the people, those are the gatekeepers to success, full stop.
Yeah. No, I mean...
It doesn't matter what you do. If you can network and you can market your skills or assets, you can succeed in any industry.
Well, it kind of... We were talking about him earlier, but I don't know if you guys come into contact with Friended, but if you ever notice who he gets on with interviews... He gets big fucking players, man. He gets like Demore and James Demore and a few other really big names. And
I would love to talk to Demore.
Yeah, I'd like to pick his brain, man, because Jesus, just working in Google just sounds like such a shitty place.
You know what would be a really fun hypothetical conversation. I love your debate idea. It's not what I'm aiming for in my show. My show would be more of interview / what's your take? Would be kind of the interaction with guests. I think it'd be really fun to get Tamor and Rucka Ali in the same room.
That'd be great.
That was sort of the idea that I had initially for the Capacitance channel was I wanted to do interviews and find out what people are really thinking and try to have real conversations with people and not necessarily try to make them, conform to some sort of ideology. I just really wanted to know, why do you think the way you do?
Exactly. And that's the other angle I would want to go with the guests is like Dave Rubin, but you have two hosts. So I guess you could argue Joe Rogan. Kind of
Would you do like a good cop, bad cop thing? Like one guy's like, yeah, you voted for Trump, right? Trump is a fucking woman hater.
No. Well, I mean, the thing is the person that I'll be working with, there are many things we agree on. There are vast many things we do not. And so really depending on the topic, the good cop, bad cop dynamic might happen kind of naturally because this person, my co-host, has mixed kind of leaning left feelings about some of the hot topics of the day, such as gun control and such. I lean more towards Second Amendment, but I'm not an absolutist by any stance. So as an example, we bring on, an NRA member, or we bring on a post-Occupy person. Well, my co-host might see the merit in, and like already kind of be on board with one person or one idea that I'm not completely, like, I'm not 100% sold against, but I'm not going into it excited about agreeing, and vice versa. And that's kind of why I think the show will work.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let us know, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with the relocation, this may get pushed back even further than planned. We were planning on launching before the end of this month. That's in no way going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even commissioned the channel art yet. And that's going to take time. I have the funds to do it. We haven't come to a consensus on exactly what we want it to be. And we do want it to be, you know, eye-catching, interesting, and like, what the fuck's this about? You know, kind of thing. Like, because marketing.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
pretty important.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I gotta head out.
Oh, that's cool, man. It was good catching up with you. It's been too long since we actually talked.
Yeah, sorry. I'm recovering I had a friend's birthday party last night, so I'm recovering from that.
Fair enough.
I had
Fair enough.
So I had relatives over yesterday too.
Yeah.
Did he say a French birthday party?
That's
We got the baguettes and the wine and the women with the hairy chests.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, buddy.
All right.
See you, placeholder.
See you, please.
Later, guys.
Well, yeah, I don't. You know, it's just hard to find a niche. You know, and it's like sometimes things that are like really obscure will end up being like super popular for some fucking reason.
Like Freakazoid?
How about that 1,000-degree knife channel shit?
What? What even is that?
1,000-degree heated knife versus a.
Oh yeah.
Like just versus a litany of things. So it's like, will it blend, but with 1,000-degree knife?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Will the 1,000-degree knife cut it?
You think of it as a hotter, sharper version of the hydraulic press channel.
That fucker had.
Hydraulic press channel? What?
The hydraulic press channel.
But I didn't know this was a thing.
That fucker had like 80. That fucker had like 8 million subscribers last I checked.
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh my god!
And it's something anyone.
If you watch H3, they always talk about that shit.
Stop telling me about weird shit. I want to do a segment about weird YouTube shit on my show, and if I know about all of it already, my reactions won't be nearly as fun.
Yeah, the problem.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I was about to say, there's nothing to talk about if we don't talk about the weird shit on YouTube.
Oh no, politics don't exist. Shootings don't happen. There's no immigrants in Europe. I mean, China isn't amassing an army for the last 30 years. No, there's nothing to talk about.
I keep thinking that the niche that everyone should be going for, because it's so obscure, is just not being an asshole.
Yeah,
that's
okay. I'm leaving the platform. I'm leaving the platform. I'm out. You guys can find me on VidMe. I'll see you there.
You know what I mean, Wrath.
I was demonstrating my joke by being an asshole about it.
Yeah.
What an asshole! God, we should kick him off.
I mean, you can almost argue that I seem the type that used to be kind of a cunt, if you will.
Yeah, I wonder what you're talking about.
That came straight out of the clear blue sky. Like no one understands that joke.
No one will ever catch.
Nope.
Yeah.
No one will
No,
ever
it's
catch
okay.
that.
You're literally in no man's land because it's Skeptic Alert, but this is pretty much a dead channel. So I don't want it to be a dead channel, but it is.
Is this just Rip Alert? Is that what this channel is?
All right, yeah.
Pretty much. It's kind of like if I can't get a person to replace Henry, I literally can't do this channel. Like it's impossible. Like I can, I was thinking
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
No, I was thinking like you would have been one of the few people I would go to, but with your schedule, it would be hard, and I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you.
And I appreciate that. Like if I ever got to the point where I could actually make a living off of entertainment and stuff, then I would be open to revisit doing something like that with you, because I'm an okay writer. I'm not great. But I feel like I could be a decent host for a short form show like that, like 5-10 minute videos. I could do solo and be entertaining and goofy and nutty and wear way too much jewelry and shit. Like I could be a bald knockoff of Razor Fist without the metal obsession.
Oh God.
Not that I'm not obsessed with metal, but I just don't pull it off as well. I'm not still as skinny as I was in high school in my 30s, like someone we might know. I just can't do it. Food's too tasty. Food is too tasty. I'm sorry.
Too good. Cannot avoid food.
But I can wear too much jewelry. I can freak out over nothing. I can basically be Shiny Sophane, okay? I'm Shiny Sophane, and okay.
So I wanted to get in here and throw some love this way. I have to go like feed my daughter and stuff, but I really wanted to just say that I miss y'all, and I hope that we can find a way to revive the channel in a way that works for everyone.
Hey, it's gonna happen even if I'm the only one on the fucking stream. I'm gonna keep streaming, and I'm gonna keep talking about things that nobody's talking about, and I'm gonna enjoy doing it. I'm gonna have my dick in my hand when I'm doing it.
I'll help as long as you don't have your dick in your hand.
No, as long as you do have your dick in your hand and your camera's on.
I mean,
right. We're moving to Pornhub.
You're helping yourself if you've got your dick in your hand and you're not helping
Pornhub
anybody.
Academy. It's gonna be a thing.
Pornhub Academy. Yes.
I'll see you later, guys.
All right. So I figured out the solution, and I'm gonna propose it now that he can't say no. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna like leave Cap connected to a nuclear reactor for about a month, and then we're gonna grab him. And we're gonna makeshift some paddles out of some broken headphones, and we're just gonna jumpstart this fucking channel. That's what's gonna go down.
I like that. That's epic.
This is what happens when I drink energy drinks this late in the day. Is I talk way too fast and blah, 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 blah. I now become. I'm going to compare myself to more YouTubers because I really want to do entertainment again. Zero punctuation, but with a beard, and I write my own jokes.
There you go. There you go, buddy. No, it's just tough, man. Like the thing that really bummed me out is Egg and I were literally talking about nothing. We got the strike. And now I have to move all the fucking streaming to this channel. And I think I'm going to move the streams back over to the Academy after I do them on this channel.
Have you tried to fight the strike yet?
I did, yeah. Dude, they fucking got back to me within like a couple hours. I was shocked.
At least they get back to us now.
Couple hours.
I mean, it's still just as unpleasant to be told no, but at least it's not like you propose to a girl and she writes you a letter explaining all of her feelings and then writes you a subsequent letter explaining how she's walking back some of those feelings, and then 20 letters later, no. At least it's not that, because that's how we used to get treated by YouTube.
It's just hard.
I got results from a dispute in November for one of my first videos.
Really?
So like a year hence, I got my response, and obviously it was no. But
the thing about it is it made me feel like I did something wrong. I didn't do anything fucking wrong.
Sure you did. You tagged me in the tweet. And I didn't show up. Someone's complaining about false advertising. Boom, we found the answer.
That would be dick. That would be such a dick move.
By the way, I'm like you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was not me.
To confuse them, let's flag it for hate speech because it's Black Panther and Nation of Islam.
You know what he's saying about black people on there?
Well, I still want to create a short skit called The Kang and I.
Yeah, beware, my friend. Beware. You will get a strike so quick.
Shall we twerk?
I mean, twerking in the rain. I've got more. We can do this all night.
I'd watch that.
Let's see. There's crunk up. That's a little bit harder. That's a little bit rougher, a little more pushed. Instead of step up, you can crunk up.
That's true.
I mean, you could say moonwalk up, but then it's kind of a white joke depending on your audience.
Yeah, Moonwalk's not black anymore.
He's not alive anymore either.
Yeah,
I mean, he did fulfill the American dream in a way that the non-binaries envy to no end. An oppressed black child grew up to be a rich white woman. like I'm serious. Non-binary win. Period. Full stop. Like of ever. Best trans story ever. like that. Like Michael Jackson is their kid touching champion.
Let's go to Neverland Ranch. Damn it.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not.
Yeah. I mean, I could use $1 million. So if anyone can make me look like a kid, we can just pretend he touched me.
Ship is still my friend.
See, I'm like Trucker Max. I really hope they serve beer in hell.
Hold on, maybe you could go after Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
I have to abandon a movie that at least 2 people watched. I have not done that. Or a YouTube video that at least 7 people watched.
It's tough.
Don't think so. 7 people that weren't me multi-boxing on 7 computers.
Is that how you mine Bitcoin?
Well, yeah, hey now. We're not. I thought we weren't going to talk about why the country's been struggling since I left. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. But yes, I'm up to 2 points.
So I'm gonna let you guys. Finish the 15 minutes without me. I gotta get going.
All right.
But I know, Wrath. I know.
Actually,
I'm on a different time zone.
You're good. I'm actually gonna be recording after this anyway because
actually, Tim, why don't you just call it quits here?
Yeah, you know what? You're almost at the top of the hour. Why don't we just do like a 6-minute wrap up and call it?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so what's the outline of everything that we learned tonight on the Academy? Okay, so something about the Jews poisoning the wells.
Jewish rats poisoning the wells.
Jewish rats poisoned the wells.
Jewish rats poisoned the wells. We learned.
Fightful personal dragged all of the smallpox blankets.
we learned African Americans are the biggest contributors of culture and grace to this country. And we love and adore African Americans.
We love all of the non-white people. We love all of them to death. Yes. Literally, we just want to hug every single one. AIDS or not, don't care. We're going to hug them.
Praise the mighty Wallace Muhammad Fard and his revealed prophet Elijah Muhammad.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Praise very good people. They all have legitimate points.
They have so legitimate points our Lord and Savior Gazi Kodzo has been repeating them.
They have such great points that they are now looking to Dianetics to supplement their great points.
Which is good.
I mean, if Gazi Kodzo is our Lord and Savior, then L. Ron Hubbard is God. Except for the fact that he's white. If he would have been black, he would have been.
I heard he's part Native
God.
American, actually. So
okay,
that doesn't count.
We got it. We're safe. We're safe. He's part Native.
Safe. He is part Native.
He can be our God.
And it's okay that he took that little that ship out with all the little boys as crew members.
He had little girls too. Okay.
He ascended those children. Those children. I don't think you understand this. Those children are the future. We will never understand how important they are to this world. Jesus Christ, I can't keep that open.
Wow, that's good. I like that.
He cleansed them of the first. He cleansed their Fadens first.
Well, he cleansed their colons, that's for sure.
So we talked a little bit about the debate show. I think I'm launching it in probably 2 weeks. It's gonna be. Let's just say this: it's gonna be fucking rough at first. It's just gonna be rough as shit. No one's gonna know the rules, but eventually it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I still think we should call it Online Fight Club for the irony. First rule of Online Fight Club is please tell everyone about Online Fight Club. We want viewers.
We need viewers.
The second view of Online Fight Club is we're going to make up the point system as we go. The most important rule of Online Fight Club is to be determined.
Is based on super chats. So,
is to be determined once we can have super chat. We will take the biggest donation the first day we get super chats, and the biggest donation decides the most important rule.
Yeah,
that's words to live by. We should start a group of that, you know.
That will be
Online Fight Club.
Online Fight
No one is going to get what they want when they click on that, and then they go to it. And they're like, "Well, I think God exists because based on this principle." And
Okay. You need to be on camera, and you need to have like the crazy ass makeup, like the Feminist Fight Club video for the first episode. You need to do this. This is important. I said it live because I want all of you to hold him to account if he doesn't do it.
or a wrestling mask of some sort, and just
yes. Oh, I got it.
You all ready to throw down, brother?
I got it, brother. I got it. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a gorilla mask version of fucking Tonka Saw. You're gonna start.
He's gonna DM me.
They're all gonna sue you, and it's gonna be worth it because, brother, we're gonna take them to the fucking bank. Now we're at the controversy. I approve this message.
He just DM'd me. He said sued. Oh, that's a bitch. He's quick.
that's efficient. I mean, that was my joke, and he DM'd you. Like,
hey, I don't know who you are, but you're totally fucking sued.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I will sue you. Which is pretty much America in 2018.
Boondocks is scripture.
Yes.
Boondocks is scripture.
The Boondocks is the shit.
All right. There is a difference between nigga and the other word.
No.
But, no. If Boondocks is scripture, then the Offspring are hymns because they have been calling it for a while.
Yes.
I mean, the kids aren't all right. look at where American society is now. Kids Are Alright was 2004, by the way. Watch the music video for Shit Is Fucked Up. Just do it. At some point, you need to watch it. It's literally like, it plays like a parody of the Trump campaign.
Oh, lovely.
Like Dex even looks kind of like Trump in the 2009 music video. It's like these guys have been calling it for a while. The Simpsons did everything first. Simpsons time travel, we all know this.
But that'll probably end it tonight. This is Tim, and there's Egg, and
yeah,
we are very happy to stream with Wrath again. Maybe we'll do it again, sir.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping to do this again sometime. Weekdays are gonna get worse for me soon, though. So like weekends.
I'm for the weekends.
Weekends, I'll see how hungover I am.
All right, guys.
Just being honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, subscribe to the Academy or this one, and especially to Wrath and Egg, even though they don't produce content. But for shits and giggles, let's do it anyways. All right.
Hey, I'm recording a video tonight. Don't say that. I'll have it out in 6 months. Come on. I'll have it out in 6 months.
That fucking like. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Break your like buttons.